When you inherit a new Google Ads account, how do you quickly check the health of that account? We're going to cover the first 3 things that you should look at. First thing is the Lynn-Rodnitsky ratio. What does that mean? Well, that's a term that 3Q Digital, an agency, came up with. And we're going to show you how to calculate that now. If you go to keywords, then you're going to click into the keywords, remove any existing filters, and then we're going to click through here to conversions and then conversions again. And we're going to filter for any keywords that have more than 0, so at least 1 conversion. And we're going to scroll down now, and then if we scroll across we can see what we need to see. So if we look at the cost per conversion column, if we look down here at the total for filtered keywords, we can see that our cost per conversion for those keywords was $42.20. If we look at the cost per conversion in the row below, that's $85.24. So that's about double the total for the filter. And that gives us a Lynn-Rodnitsky ratio of 2.0, and that's right on the edge of acceptable. You typically want a ratio between 1.5 and 2.0. Anything below 1.5, you're potentially being too conservative with the spending on your account. You're missing out on lots of new keywords that could actually work well for you. Anything above 2.0, you're just being wasteful and spending on keywords that potentially are not going to bring a conversion for your business. The next thing we want to look at is the broad match ratio, and we can do that with filters too. So going to get rid of this conversion filter, going to click add a filter, and then this time we're going to look at attributes. And if we select the match type, broad match, and then hit apply, it's going to give us a filter just for the broad match keywords on the account. And again, we can see here the cost per conversion as well as the spend, and that's what we're really interested in. Now, we can see that $1,511 was spent on broad match keywords alone out of $2,472. So, that's about 60% of all of our spend went through broad match. In a healthy account, typically you want to see more like 20% going through, and the reason is that broad match can be much less efficient than exact match and phrase. And you can see that here we're spending $125 per conversion for broad match versus $85 for the average of the account. The final thing we want to look at is the active keywords in ads per ad group. For that, we need to go into reports. It's at the top and then click reports. We're going to build a custom report table. So if we drag across ad group into the row, then if we click into the search and find active ads, drag that across as a value, then search for active keywords, drag that across, and we can see by ad group how many active ads we have and how many active keywords. Now if we sort that descending, so from high to low, we can see which ad groups have too many keywords. We can also see, for example, how many ad groups don't have any active ads, and these are problem areas we should take a look at. Now that you can find the answers to these questions, you can put them into a presentation for any new client or company that you work with, and that's going to add value immediately.